Hi, this is Toni Wade, the Compassionate Investor. One of my most exciting steps that we talk about in our Live for Free training is showing you how to find your real estate niche. Now, as I say all the time, I love real estate. There's not one aspect of real estate that I don't know or that I couldn't figure out. You just give me the property, we're going to figure out how to do something with it. Whether it's a subject to, we're going to do a lease option, we're going to wholesale it, but what are we going to do with that property? And the same way that I'm able to do that, you're going to learn that too. But the goal is to find your niche. Because once you find your niche, you drill in on that as full as you can so that as you develop and grow in that niche, you can create exponential funds coming into you on a regular basis. So we'll talk about how you drill in to that niche a little later. But what I want to talk about are some things that most people don't think about that they can do in real estate so that you can find your niche. I actually started out doing wholesaling when I first started. I love wholesaling. Between wholesaling and just becoming a bird dog for properties. I mean, those are the top two that don't require any funds. You can come in immediately just learning how to do that and making money. And it doesn't have a lot of moving parts. And those of you who are on you probably heard people talk about wholesaling on real estate platforms all the time, but it's just as simple as you find a property that somebody else is going to want and you find the person who wants it and you sort of get in the middle and you negotiate between the two. That is wholesaling at its best. So where you might get a property under contract for 100, you found somebody that's going to pay 120, where do you think that 20,000 goes? That's to you. That's why I love wholesaling so much, because you can make money really fast. And in my first year, I made $88,000 doing wholesaling. Like, wholesaling is like my all-time go-to. Also, anytime I just need a quick turnaround and some funds, because I still get calls all the time from people who have properties. So if I can make a quick 5, 10, 20,000, even if I made as low as 2,500, I think the lowest I made one time might have been $750. But if I gave you $750 today, wouldn't you be happy to take it? Yep, you would. So you just have to learn the skills necessary to making that work for you. That is an amazing niche that many people have taken to the whole next level of real estate, and they've built an amazing capital. They build capital for themselves to be able to use. So I encourage you to learn a particular skill set that can serve you. Another one I'm going to share is bird dogging. Now, bird dogging is not as profitable as like a wholesale deal, but hey, however you can get it and make it, it's worth it. And when you're bird dogging, and that's the term I sort of grew up calling it, but it's when you go find a property that somebody else is going to want and you let them do all the work, but you found the property. You're going to get your fee while they're selling the deal. So the best way to do that, of course, when you go into these nice neighborhoods where people are buying in, you want to go ahead and write that address down, get that contact information so that you can pass it on to somebody who will take that. So of course, teaching you how to do all of that stuff, that's what I'm here to do, is to show you how to gravitate towards a specific niche, and then you work with that. So you heard me sort of reference earlier about a niche. My particular niche, because I love buy and hold. I keep buy and hold, but I do transitional housing with my buy and hold model. And everything that I have learned in real estate has allowed for me to be able to accumulate 10 properties that I use in my buy and hold model that generates thousands of dollars to us on a regular basis. That has been my niche, and I've loved it ever since, and I'll probably always do it. But there's so many more things that you can learn. There's so many more things I can share with you as you develop your niche and find what you want to do in real estate. So go ahead and comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. What is it that you might want to do in real estate? Because I would love to be able to connect with you. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and hit the little bell so that as I put information out, you're notified of the trainings that I put out here. And let me help you learn how to transform your life so that you too can transform the world. Have an amazing day and go seize it.